All right. Well, I'm here with Peter Stienberg. Peter, how long you've been with the Martin House Workshop?
2.5 years.
What was your how'd you first find out about us?
So I'd been arrested twice for breaking into neighbors' house for alcohol in 2019. Spent a couple months in jail and got into the mental health diversion program through the Harford County District Court, and one of the people on my team was Alicia Hamilton. So after going to drug court for a few months, I relapsed on a couple occasions, in fact, and then
And that was before I found out about you, right?
yes,
Okay.
and then that led to me after one of my first relapses. They were gonna have me go back to the health department in Bel Air where I've been going to IOPs. So then after the second time, I was at the crisis center in Bel Air, and they accidentally sent me to Harvard Memorial in Havre de Grace, but instead of saying, hey, I'm supposed to go to the health department, I rode to Harvard Memorial, tried to get on the fifth floor, and they took me to the emergency room instead, and a lot of phone calls were made. My mom didn't want me back at her house. They didn't want to admit me at the hospital.
Right. So, but to move the story
Yeah.
along without going below
Right.
detail, you basically Harford Memorial said no way.
Yes.
The health department said whatever, blah blah, and you ended up in Power Recovery down in the city.
Yes, in Baltimore. Via Helping Up Mission.
Via the Helping Up Mission.
Yes.
So certainly not the easiest
No.
path to get to the Martin House.
No.
Now I think with Alicia,
Yes.
I had one of her other clients,
Right.
Brandon, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So Brandon had came in, did well.
Right.
And then I guess she had contacted me about you.
Yes.
And just knowing what that Alicia knew that knew that once I found out about you, there was no way I was going to let you
Yes.
spend any more time in the city.
Right. And not to mention I had been rejected. Well, I was turned down for new points called the Lighthouse, and they were full. Then I thought I had a spot at one of Bo Mass's houses before they said you need more than just a place to spend the night.
Right.
And
So you get to the Martin House, and then what happens?
Of course I was happy to be out of Baltimore, and I spent a couple months on what you could call now a honeymoon period,
Right.
where I said, yeah, I'll do anything you ask me, and then I started getting sneaky again and bringing in alcohol and drinking it, and I was given so much rope. I mean, I
let you hang yourself,
right,
and not to mention the things that you did on the truck.
yes, and then they basically let me off during my first court call afterward by giving me community service. So
you're talking about the slap on the wrist from the courts.
Yes. So I
not
just,
for me.
Right. Kept on drinking, and then wrecked her truck, and that was when Judge Cooper finally gave me a VOP and warrant, and who helped me turn myself in.
That would be me.
Yes.
You know, because one thing we always talk about is accountability.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Yep.
we shoot ourselves in the foot.
Yes.
We do things, but the one thing that you do, Peter, that is always is you always pick yourself up.
Yes.
And that's, you know, that's why I stick with you through thick and thin, because you go to any length, and you help the guys in the house go to any length.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
So, up, you know, so for what, 3.5 years, 2.5 years here.
Yeah, two and a half.
How do you think you've grown from day one to where we're sitting right now?
So this kind of thing came up last night at the A meeting I went to, where we read a handout about emotional maturity, and it gave some signs of basically how one, like, the signs of when someone has reached true adulthood.
Right.
And one example.
It's gratitude and humility.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but one example from there is, the seeing the positive and negatives.
Yeah.
In everything, where I would say, I hate this, I don't want to do this. Instead, I think there has to be some good that will come out of it. And
always good that comes out of adversity.
Yes.
Well, Peter, I thank you for sharing your experience drinking low with the Martin House Workshop.
Yep, you're welcome.
And we'll keep continuing on, and we'll see where the next year takes us.
All right, thank you.
All right, thanks, Peter.
Yep.